Tonight at 11, a suspected killer now in Jacksonville Sheriff's Office after he was extradited to Florida. He's at the jail now. This is 30-year-old Demoria Grant, charged in the fatal shooting of JSO Corrections Officer Brad McNew. Officer McNew was murdered back in October at a Northside truck stop while trying to stop a domestic dispute. Sheriff's Office released the photo of Grant tonight after he was handed over by authorities in North Carolina.
The 30-year-old faces a list of charges, including first-degree murder. News4Jax reporter Eric Avignez here in studio. Eric, Grant, he did not want to come back to Florida.
You know, I think this kind of reminds me of when police always say you can run, but you cannot hide. That fatal shooting happened back in October before Grant fled the state and was later taken into custody by police in Gastonia, North Carolina. Now, since that time, Grant had been fighting extradition back to Florida. Well, he lost that fight and was brought back to Jacksonville earlier today. Now he will be fighting for his life in court because JSO says if convicted, Grant will face the death penalty. His legal trouble began back on October 12th of last year. According to police, this gas station surveillance video showed Grant being in a domestic dispute with a woman identified as 26-year-old Michaela Huggins. Police say that during that dispute, JSO Corrections Officer Brad McNew attempted to intervene when Grant shot and killed him as Grant and Huggins were driving away. Now, right after that deadly shooting, Sheriff T.K. Waters did not hold back as he was expressing his anger towards losing a correctional officer to gun violence.
Today, we collectively voice that we will not tolerate when a lawless criminal needlessly takes the life of a human being who is bravely defending a stranger in need and serving the members of this great community.
Now, McNew had worked at the Duval County Jail for 24 years, and aside from friends and colleagues, he also leaves behind a wife and son. Now, as for Michaela Huggins, she has already pleaded guilty to being an accessory to Grant's alleged crime and is scheduled to be sentenced later this month. Kent, Joy?